Welcome to another fantastic episode of Small Business Celebration Meat and Potatoes, the show where we do a deep dive, get into the nitty-gritty with one particular guest, but we can't do the show without our presenting sponsor and our location sponsor. At Oliver & Associates Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction, but a life moment. That's why they're committed to building relationships that last. They take the time to completely understand your needs, your dreams, your stories, so that you can find not just a house, but a home. Give Oliver & Associates a call at 661-808-3444 or check them out at realtor.us today. Today's Meat and Potatoes location is brought to you by Modern Gigi Gallery, an ultra-modern gallery located in downtown Bakersfield, California, featuring the artworks of modern abstract artist Johnny Ramos. Whether you're looking for artwork for your house, your home, or a postcard you can send as a thank you note, go to Modern Gigi Gallery, located at 918th Street in Bakersfield, or give them a call at 661-840-8729, or email them at art@moderngigi.com today. Hey, Tamila.
Hey.
You know how you say that I need to do less, I need to hire another stagehand, have another person, another addition to the crew?
Yeah.
I think I've hired just the right person.
Oh, good.
I hired him from the North Pole. He's an elf on the shelf.
Great.
Welcome to Small Business Celebrations Meat and Potatoes, and this week we're going to be talking about cut the busy work, not profits. How do you slash stress fast? And to guide us through all of this is Hugh Beatty, the owner of the Wellness Doc. Welcome to Small Business Celebrations Meat and Potatoes.
Thank you very much, Michael, for having me.
And for visionaries who don't know who you are you and what is it that you do?
I'm Dr. Hugh Beatty. I practice functional medicine. I focus on getting people well.
You help people who are tired of getting tired, or sick and tired. How does the phrase go?
I like to see patients who are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
And on the main show, we talked about that you're the Wellness Doc, and you've done a great job of branding yourself, not TWC, The Walking Dead.
No. Yes.
But yet you are the Wellness Doc, and,
Yes.
and you do wellness medicine. And for visionaries, just as a quick summary, who didn't get a chance to watch that, what's the difference between wellness and traditional medicine?
Well, traditional medicine is focused on symptoms, symptom management, and functional medicine focuses on the root causes.
And this is where you come into play, is you help people with wellness, which is the long-term health.
Yes.
And part of wellness is stress. Now, at the time of this recording, visionaries, it's 6 weeks until Christmas. Yes, 6 weeks. Tick, 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 tick. Stress levels in business are high to begin with.
Yes.
Now we're getting even more stress because we have 3 holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
Yes.
How are you helping not just business owners, but everybody off the street being able to reduce their stress and be able to survive the holidays?
Well, the people that come to see me, I have different things that I do.
Okay.
But it's interesting because I always tell them to try to avoid the stress. You got to get rid of the stressor.
But Christmas comes around.
I know, that's what I was
year.
just thinking.
Can't get rid of that.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. But if it's reasonable, we can get away with the stressor, then that's what I say. But there's a lot of helpful supplements and minerals and herbs that will help with the stress.
Like?
Like one, magnesium at
Really?
bedtime. Yes, definitely. And a lot of people know about adaptogens. Adaptogens are things like rhodiola and L-theanine. And then there's also something called ashwagandha. So I have people take those things, and they're non-pharmacological. They don't actually have any harmful side effects that you have to be concerned about. Only thing with ashwagandha, it can actually increase your testosterone, so a lot of men like that, but it lowers your cortisol. So they recommend that you shouldn't take it more than for about a month at a time, because you don't want to suppress the cortisol too much.
Are all of these things that you can find at your local pharmacy, or where do you find these kinds of things?
Yeah, local, any health food store, online, Amazon. It's very easy to get.
Now we've got the stuff that we can take in our mouth. What are some of the other things that you have found that works to help reduce stress?
Well, there's topical things you can do. You can put topical magnesium, CBD oil would help. Other than that, just massages.
Really?
Doing a good, just an old-fashioned massage. get that tension out of your neck, things like that.
Is this something that you do yourself, that you prescribe yourself a prescription says, I need to go see a masseuse this week?
No, but I should.
Do as I say.
Yeah, I should though. But one of the things that's non-pharmaceutical, that is actually hormonal, is progesterone.
Really?
It goes a long way to help people with their stress, anxiety, their mood, and irritability, but it also helps you sleep. So a lot of my patients, male and female, are on progesterone. Chronic stress pretty much is under control with most of my patients.
Are you ready for comments from the internet? Now, Visioneers, this is one of the things that's a lot of fun to do because Hugh was on our main show a couple weeks ago, and of course, Visioneers make comments. And this is his opportunity to fight back, as it were. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, your first one here is from Three Birds and a Stone. I love these names. It's like creative people. Three Birds and a Stone says, do as I say, not as I do. Most doctors still drink and smoke.
Yeah, not me.
Really? Really?
Yeah, I never had a smoking habit, and I don't think I even put a cigarette to my lips. But alcohol, I used to drink some. It was very occasional. Maybe I'll have 2 drinks a year right now. But yeah, I have doctor colleagues, they drink. You go out to dinner programs and the wine is flowing, for sure.
Sure. And you go out back and you see the nurses chain smoking.
Yes.
And it's like, really? You work in healthcare?
Yeah. I haven't seen a doctor smoke in a long time.
Really?
Yeah. I know of nurses that smoke, but I haven't seen actually a doctor smoke in a long time.
Is it because they've finally woken up to the fact that they have to start taking their own medicine and realize, if I don't smoke, I could live longer?
Yeah, probably peer pressure from other doctors who are saying, why are you doing that? Maybe patients, especially in a small town like Bakersfield,
right,
catch them smoking. And they say, you're telling me to quit smoking, you're smoking.
Well,
So, yeah.
and physicians are under a lot of stress.
Yes.
So do you see a lot of physicians, giving up the smoking and drinking habit to take another habit?
I don't want to tell on colleagues anyway if I did know, but no, no, I don't see that.
They take lots of magnesium is what they do.
No, I don't think my colleagues really our physicians are really taking a lot of supplements. It's amazing because they don't really encourage their patients to. The traditional doctor, because I have patients who they go to specialists and sometimes they question, why are you on the minerals? Why are you on all these herbs? Why are you on this other stuff?
Right.
So I don't think really a lot of them have bought in to taking minerals and supplements. They feel that you can still get what you need in your diet, your nutrition, and your food. But
and go exercise.
I question that because I test for it,
right.
and a lot of patients are nutrient depleted. So.
Well, that was our first one. First question to Tamila. Hey, she caught it. All right. Our second one comes from NAC9245. The other one had a better name. Guys, you got to try harder, really. Come up with better names. This one's a little controversial, and this one's going to be kind of fun. The tobacco in cigs protected that group of people from getting COVID. Look at the figures worldwide. Okay, so with COVID that happened, did cigarette smoking actually help people from getting COVID?
Well, it's kind of controversial and it needs to be studied more, but nicotine stimulates what we call the cholinergic receptors.
The what?
Cholinergic, CHOLINERGIC. And that pathway can be an anti-inflammatory pathway.
And where is this located? Is it in the back?
All our nerve junctions have nicotinic receptors,
okay.
whether it's sympathetic or parasympathetic. The thing is, what the theory is, that it stimulates the cholinergic pathway that has an anti-inflammatory effect.
Oh.
But the problem is the opposite effect is that it increases something called ACE2 receptors.
Okay.
And ACE2 receptors are the very receptors that the COVID virus, the SARS virus, used to get into the cell.
Oh, so you're blocking off one to open up another.
Yes. The ACE2 receptor is a big issue. And so the more ACE2 receptors you have, the more virus got in. That's why some people who took ACE blockers,
right.
There's different medications that are for blood pressure, like Zestril, lisinopril, things like that. They block the ACE2 receptor, and those patients actually could do better if they was on an ACE2 blocker.
I had no idea. And I thought that taking vitamin D3 was the way to kill COVID.
Well, if you really want to be curious about something and informed, melatonin is actually what you should do.
Really?
Huge study during COVID, actually. They looked at melatonin. You can find it if you Google it. Anyone want to look it up? Where they found that melatonin actually protects you from not only COVID, but the severity of COVID.
Really?
And actually treat people who had severe COVID symptoms to actually respond to get better. Because in your cell, every cellular reaction ends up in melatonin. Melatonin blocks cytokines. So if you don't produce enough melatonin in the cell, then you don't block the cytokine. So when people had COVID, what was happening was that they had so much inflammatory storm going on, there was not enough melatonin to counteract the cytokine. And if you give them melatonin, it can block the cytokines. So you should look it up. It's very interesting.
I like it.
That's why I take melatonin.
There you go. Take lots of melatonin.
A
Well,
lot of big words.
Yes.
Just take your melatonin.
exactly.
Yeah, just take melatonin.
Well, that brings us to the fortune cookie game. Now, Visionaries, if you're not familiar with the way the fortune cookie game works, I have a fortune cookie. I'm giving it to Dr. Beatty here. He has to open up the package, the sealed package, and then open up the fortune cookie and reveal to us the fortune that is within. Read the fortune and add "in my business" to the end of it and elaborate.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
You are exactly where you're supposed to be in my business.
Nice.
I like that one.
I like that one. Frame that one, put it on your wall.
Yes.
So how are you supposed to be exactly where you're supposed to be?
Because actually, Michael, I pray often, God brings me the patients you want me to take care of
Right.
and keep away the ones you don't. So I always feel that those who are there are supposed to be there.
Nice.
You know why I do that?
Why?
Because I want to lower my stress.
Really?
Why do I want to interact with a patient that doesn't want to be there?
Right.
You see? So I'm trying to do everything because toxicity is not just toxins that you bring into your body, but it's also the environment you're around. So I don't want that toxicity if I
Right.
can avoid it.
It's one of the reasons you have the practice that you have where you can invite the people you want in. You
Yep.
don't need to have the people you don't.
That's it. But I don't want people to think I have a closed door policy to patients.
Right.
I receive all patients. It's just how they present to me when they get there.
Right.
If they present very negatively and harsh and toxic, then we don't put up with it.
It's another way of saying you're firing the customer.
Yes, that's exactly it. We reserve the right to pick and choose who we treat.
Exactly. Very good. Well, speaking of picking and choosing, I think I won the lottery. I did. Because I have the best wife in the world, and I am not opinionated on this whatsoever. I happen to pick the person who's great at identifying people, their personalities, their habits, and getting into finding out who they really are. It's now time for Offscript with Tamila.
Hi, welcome to Offscript with Tamila. I'm Tamila, and tonight we're not going to tell Michael anything because we're going off script. Shh, secret. But we can't do this segment without our sponsor. Offscript with Tamila is sponsored by Cazador Consulting. Need elite talent to grow your team? Cazador Consulting Group in Bakersfield is your go-to partner in staffing and direct hires. They don't just fill jobs, they build lasting partnerships by listening to your needs and delivering top-tier customer services. At Cazador, mutual success isn't a goal, it's the standard. This is more than staffing, it's building your team so you can build your business. Visit CazadorConsultingGroup.com or call 877-800-4622. That's CazadorConsultingGroup.com or call 877-800-4622. And let's build your future together. Hi, Doctor.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I have a few questions.
Yes.
They might be hard. They might not be hard. As a 55-year-old woman, why should I come to you if I feel healthy and strong and not stressed?
Because I want to actually measure your health and see if you are as healthy as you think you are. In fact, I had a patient pose that to me today.
Oh, really?
I'm taking care of her husband, and she says, Dr. B, should I see you? I mean, I feel great, and she's in her mid-50s. And I said, yeah, let's check you out and see where you are. Because right now we're guessing instead of testing.
Right.
And she might be headed to a big mess.
Oh.
So that's all we say.
Oh, you heard that. You're my age. get checked. How do you define wellness in a world that sells so many versions of wellness?
Wellness means, my definition, you don't need a doctor, which means you're so healthy, like what you're saying about yourself, where you're not sick. Because I go based on what the Bible says. Who needs a physician? The sick. So when you're well, you're not seeking out a physician. You aren't having symptoms. You don't have headache. You don't have trouble sleeping. You have full of energy. If you're having all those things, then most likely you are well.
Yeah.
But it's good to at least still check and see.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. What's one sign that the body gives you that people often overlook that is stress induced?
Fatigue.
Fatigue.
Yeah.
Is a stress?
Yeah, stress will definitely cause great fatigue.
Is it the same for women and men?
Yes.
Really?
In fact, I tell people all the time, when you don't have energy and you're tired, then you should get checked out, because that fatigue is draining the body, because you have some kind of drain in the body. It can weaken your immune system, it can affect your hormones, and then all of a sudden now you're prone to infections and illnesses.
Yeah, we don't want
So it's
that.
fatigue, that's the first sign.
Especially
in fact,
right
I tell
now.
patients all the time, the one way you know you're well and healthy, you're full of energy.
Okay.
That's how you know.
Okay. Without an energy drink or coffee.
Yeah, without energy
or-
drink or coffee, getting up in the morning ready to go.
Okay. You do hormone balancing, correct?
Yes.
Do women and men show hormone imbalance the same, differently? Is there a sign? How would you know if someone was having a hormone imbalance?
Well, so many patients, easy to tell. You can just look at them because you can see the inflammation. One sign of men being estrogen dominant is that he has belly fat.
Okay.
And then if he has gynecomastia, he's definitely estrogen dominant.
Okay, for those of us who don't know big words, what?
Gynecomastia is what you would say man boobs. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And that's a
sign of
straight-
estrogen dominance for sure.
Okay.
And then if I ask him questions, I'll find out he has symptoms of low T. Because the bigger the belly, the lower the testosterone.
Okay.
Because testosterone makes estrogen. So when your belly's big like that, you're converting your testosterone to estrogen. So that's for men. For women, I just have to ask them about their periods, menstrual. If they're still menstruating, if they have irregular periods, heavy periods, painful periods, that's a sign of hormone issues.
Okay.
If they no longer having periods, they postmenopausal, they definitely have hormone problems.
Okay. Who knew? Okay. Can lifestyle changes actually fix what medication can't?
Yes, definitely. If you're at an age, for men, pretty much no matter what age they are, because men can maintain their testosterone levels throughout life. If they just eat right, exercise, keep the belly flat, which are all lifestyle. Don't smoke, don't drink, get a good night's sleep. But women's different. Once their hormones, once they become postmenopausal, their estrogen levels drop, their progesterone levels drop, they need hormone help. So no matter what lifestyle changes you make, eating right, exercising, you will never be at your optimal health.
Okay.
I've never seen a woman optimal health without hormones.
Really?
Postmenopausal, never.
I feel so good.
I've seen men can accomplish it, but not women. Yeah, but see, you don't know what might be coming. You see, you don't know what your inflammation markers are, you know what your insulin levels are if you haven't been tested.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it's great that you feel great. That's a sign that you're not very stressed out, because stress will drain you,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
You're doing a good job, Michael.
Okay, I think those were my hard questions.
Oh.
Are you ready for the fun questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm more afraid of the fun questions
You're
than the
afraid of
hard.
my questions. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this wheel here. I'm gonna hold it and you're gonna spin it. And then Michael is gonna tell us what we got. And that's the game we're gonna play. And the reason we're doing this is to get to know you outside of your business, the fun you, the relaxed you, yeah, your personality. So let's spin the wheel of destiny.
What is it?
Ooh, this is a fun one.
What is
Dun, da, 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 da. All right, so Michael's gonna bring over an item that is covered in a cloche, which is a dome dish. And you're gonna lift that cloche and you're gonna tell me what is under it. Da, 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 da.
I have no idea.
Okay, can you explain it to our non-visual?
Can I pick it up?
Yes,
For radio
touch
audience,
it.
what is it that you've got?
I look like maybe a dentist, like in a dentist's office.
The shock and awe.
Wow.
The shock and awe on both of our faces.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because like a dentist bowl where you rinse out and the suction's on that
Yes.
side.
This is a milk glass cuspidor, which is basically a spit bowl.
Oh, yeah.
It's a round bowl and it has a drain that goes out and it has a water can filter in and then yeah.
So when was this invented?
1940s-ish. 1940, 50, 60, they were popular.
And why don't we use them anymore?
You know, I don't have the answer to that question. Well, the dental chairs used to all be one piece. It had the foot pedal, the doctor's seat, the patient seat, and the spit bowl. All is one thing, and they don't do it like that anymore. So I know in our office, we offer cups. So they will take with one cup and spit into the other cup.
So, Dr. Beatty, you don't have a reason to have a patient spit into a bowl.
No, they start spitting, I gotta leave. Because why are they spitting for a doctor?
Right. I did cavicide the heck out of this thing.
Yeah,
so.
I was just wondering if you
Yeah, no, it's shout out to Scott Pipkin for letting me borrow this from his collection of goodies. Yeah, so that's what that is. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, we'll take that and move it. And we'll spin again. Very good. I'm impressed. Go ahead and
I
spin
should probably have some kind of idea, right, as a physician?
Yeah.
Two truths and a lie.
All right, two truths and a lie. You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay, my favorite food is Chinese food. I want a baby cow, a coo, a Highland cow to be exact. And I love going to the dentist.
So I have to figure out which one that is true?
Yeah, which one's not true? Which one is the lie?
We work at a dentist's office, so maybe you don't like going to work. I don't know. Probably you love Mexican food.
Oh, I do love Mexican food, but no, I really don't like to go to the dentist. But let me fix that. I love going to my job in the dentist office, but I don't like to sit in the chair and be a patient.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I can understand.
Okay, you. Two truths and a lie.
I want to play Pebble Beach. I want to move to Washington, D.C. And I love liver. Liver and onions.
Oh, well, first let me ask, what is play Pebble Beach?
Golf.
Golf.
Golf at Pebble Beach.
Oh, okay. You're a doctor, so I think that's true. Move to Washington. Do you like snow?
No, but I went to residency internship there.
You
in
did.
DC.
So you're familiar with it.
Yes.
Okay. You're a wellness doctor, so I think liver might be a really healthy choice of food that we don't eat because it's disgusting. But I'm gonna say you don't like liver.
You nailed it. I hate it. My dad used to love liver. I said once I get older, I'll never eat liver.
Never. It's like eating like the bottom of a shoe, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You cannot make that taste good.
That was very good. Good job. All right.
Wild card.
Wild card. I'm going to ask you a very random question. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever eaten? Don't say liver.
I just don't like to be too adventurous. Like I've never had escargot or caviar, none of that. I was once in Mexico and the waiter I wanted fish, and they brought this fish. It looked like a monster. It had his head on still, and I told him to take it back. So I'm not very adventurous with it. I never had something called chitlins. I don't know if you heard of chitlins.
Yeah, pork rings.
I never would eat that. Why eat pork rings?
I mean, I think that's what chitlins are. It's not?
It's different. Yeah, I think pork rings are pig's feet or something like that.
Pork-
Pig skin.
Yes.
Pig
And that's
skin.
not chitlins?
But no, that's guts. Chitlins is pig's gut. Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
fried
saying.
like a pork rind?
I don't care how it is. I don't like chitlins.
I don't want that either. I don't want that
So
either.
I'm not very adventurous
Okay.
when it comes to eating.
Desert island.
Desert island. 3 things you'd take on a deserted island.
Water,
Water.
a fire starter,
Good.
and a weapon,
A weapon.
a knife, so I can kill something.
And eat and be
And eat it.
adventurous and eat it.
If I'm hungry, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Even if it's escargot or caviar.
Escargot, frog, lizard.
Who's your biggest supporter in life?
My sister Robin.
Your sister.
Yes, she's always been there for me through thick and thin. She's a year and a half older than me, and our mom passed away in 2021.
I'm sorry.
And so since she's been gone, and my dad passed in 2012, but since she's been gone, I spend a lot of time with her, and I call her now pretty much every morning.
Aww.
I just took over, because I used to call my mom.
Yeah.
So now I call my sister Robin.
Oh, that's lovely. That's nice to have someone that you can call every
But the thing that's interesting,
Yeah.
she calls me doctor now, because I've helped her.
Okay.
You know, I've helped her with certain things, you know, giving her some advice medically.
Yeah.
And so now when she calls me, I call and she says, "Hi, Dr. Beatty." And I'm like, "I'm your
Cute.
brother."
That's cute.
And my middle name is Brian, so actually my family calls me Brian. so,
Okay. That's cute.
yeah.
I love that. What's one tip we can do every day to relieve stress?
Deep breathing.
Deep.
Yes. It's good cleansing breaths, like take a real deep breath and blow it out slow. You do that a few times, you'll find that your heart rate will slow down and you'll feel much better, almost immediately.
That's amazing. We do that at work actually. When things are a little crazy, we all kind of meet in the hallway and we like, Mufasa.
Yes.
Yeah, and it works.
That's it.
We giggle and go on with our day. Okay. If visionaries wanted to get a hold of you and get checked out, talk to
Yeah.
this camera and tell us how.
I'm here in Bakersfield, 6001 Truxton Avenue, Suite 240. The office number there is 661-395-0315. I have social media presence on Instagram, Doc and Back, DOCNBAK. Also have a website, hughbeatty.com. And my book is 5 Pillars of Health, Do You Want to Be Well? It's on Amazon Books as well as Barnes & Noble, and the audio version will be coming out really soon.
If you like the show, then like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell, do all the things, and we will see you next week.